Hi and welcome. Hey. Hi and welcome back to a new episode of the greatest book club in the world, AK Book Club. Yay! And today, guys, we're on extremely special episode. Guys, today, guys, we're on episode number 300, guys. We made it so far, guys. We made it to episode number 300, which is blowing my mind, guys. We have managed to record so many episodes, guys. 300 episodes, which is damn. So many episodes, guys, and I really love it. I'm really proud of it, of this achievement. And guys, you know, I told you that I'm going to record this episode on my home studio with a new microphone, and as you see, my new camera, and you see, I don't do it. I recording, as you guess, from my studio in Ariel, in my university, because last week I bought the microphone, and it's really good. It's a 5-in K669, I think. And what the camera is extremely good. It's a really good quality, the microphone and the camera. But I didn't record the episode last week because last week I didn't record any episode. Yeah, I'm admitted because I was supposed to study to some test, and I didn't study and I didn't record. And to tell you guys, I failed. To be true with you guys, I failed the test, and it's 100% on me. I didn't answer on one question, which was worth 20 points out of 100. The rest that I did wasn't so good. The answers wasn't so good, so I didn't pass the test. And which means, and you see, the sad thing about it is, after the test, I never do it, but I check the answers. And I saw the question that I didn't, the question that I didn't answer about, and that I didn't answer, it was like it was a presentation of the teacher, and there was like 4 things to remember, just 4 lines to remember, and I didn't do it, and didn't learn it because I didn't manage my time right, and it's on me. And now I'm facing another failing in a semester. There's a semester that I failed, and what is so sad about this fact is that this course is a must. You must to pass it. All the other course you don't have to pass it, but this course you have to pass it, and to pass it if you want to move to if you want to learn, first of all, the next course in the foreign course in the next semester, in the second semester of the year, and if you want to move to the second year or to the next year of the degree, I must to pass this test, and I didn't pass this test, which means right now that I'm not going to move to the next year, and it's not good to be true with you guys, because I enjoy being there, and I have to be in there, and I get the confidence. And before the test, I got my degree in art, the first course in art, and I got 90, which is the best quad, which is the best grade that I get in 3 years. I think I never got 90 in maybe I got in the law school, but I got a really high grade, and I was happy about it. And now my average is 84.5, I think. And to get 85 if average in the second year, total average if I want to learn the second degree on the third year. And I study hard. I study hard in this thing, in this semester, in the exam period. In the semester I didn't study so hard, and I got my lessons from it. I got my what I need to improve to the next semester. And I just said that on 1 week that I give it up to myself, and I didn't learn, so I messed it all up. And to be true with you guys, I don't know what is going to be next for me. I don't know what is going to be my next moves. Really, I don't know. I know that right now, if I'm going to send an email to the secretary of the school, of the middle school, and to ask the secretary what is going to be next. if I can move to the next year, so everything is okay. I'll just do it again next year, and after that, until I'm going to pass it. But if they tell me, going to tell me that I cannot move to second year if I don't pass the test, if I don't pass this course, and then I need to do it next year, and which means to waste 1 year on only one course. So I said, thank you very much. It was a really nice experience to be here, but that's it for me. I'm not going to do it. It's enough for me to see all my friends and all the guys from my school, my grade, my class, moving to the next year, and I'm the only one that didn't do it. I tested in our school, and yeah, that's it for me. So I think if I'm not going to pass to next year, I was going to, I don't know, give up. Yeah. Yeah, this is what I think I'm going to do. And it's really sad that it's on me. If I could open this one presentation and doing it, I would pass the test, and I didn't do it, and didn't did it. And to me, the failure is honest, 100% on me. And Patrick David said it in the book, The Only X5 Moves, that before you're going to a meeting, you need to prepare yourself, and I didn't prepare enough. And I learned the lesson to always prepare. It was a really haunting lesson, because if I'm not going to pass it, just make a fun of me again. And it's really stupid. Reason to quit school, to quit the university just because one course and one presentation that I didn't learn. It's going to be after the effort that I put it. Yeah, it's going to be really suck. Yeah. Anyway, guys. And to tell you, I didn't want to record the episode because you see, I'm not so happy today. But I said that I'm going to do it anyway, because today, guys, guess what? It's my birthday, guys. The day that I'm recording this episode, it's on February 2022, and today was my Hebrew the birthday date, and yesterday on the 12th of February 2022 was my calendar, I don't know, Gregorian birthday date. I celebrate the Hebrew date because I'm a Jewish and I'm from Israel. And I said it's going to be like a really nice 30 years old, 300 special episode. It's going to be like a really nice thing. 330, it's going to be symbolic. So I decided to do it anyway. And guys, you see the special episode, the whole episode. And guys, if you're new to the channel, welcome. And I don't have any power to do it. Guys, and you see part of the journey is to be successful is I'm not ending for you guys. I'm trying to be as true as I can be with you guys, as authentic, because it's the documentation. This podcast, it's more about documenting myself and share my thoughts with you guys. And I say, guys, but nobody is going to watch it. No one is watching this episode, I know. I just know I got 2 subscribers. I don't know why they subscribe to my channel. My 2 subscribers is 260 episodes, 260 total views, and almost 191 episode it released, which means most of my episode nobody is watched. Yeah, but to continue to do it because I want to improve my English, and first of all I want to improve my English, and I want to learn new stuff and to become better on communication on the score the camera. And I don't know, I just keep imagining that someday, one day, it will be worth it, and someone is going to watch it. And maybe I don't know. I'm still imagining, dreaming, fantasizing. I'm going to be successful. That I'm going to be successful one day, and I'm going to show everybody this is how it started. Start from the bottom over here. The out trophies. Make it title. The truth is that I'm not going to be successful. I don't believe that I'm going to be successful. Not yet right now, guys. Anyway, not right now. The situation right now is I don't think that I'm going to be successful. I think that I don't know, it's a little bit of a clown, I think, to be true with you guys. To be true with you, yeah. A little bit of a clown. This is with all these fantasies that I have. And it's hard, guys, it's hard. It's not easy to always motivate you, to always motivate myself, and to say, keep pushing, keep going through it. It will benefit in the end. One day, all the effort that I put in this 300 episode, in the motivation, in Yanking show, it's going to be worth it. And I know that someday it's going to be worth it, but right now, after I failed, maybe stupid mistake by myself that I made. Just, I don't think so successful now. Yeah, and I showed a few guys to show you guys, yeah. Someday we win and we're ready to celebrate 300 special episode, 300 episodes. And the other day we lost, and today I lost. Yeah, I'm really lost, guys. I'm really lost. It's sad, guys. It's sad. I don't know. To keep motivating myself, I know that I'm going to wake up. I don't know, after I fail, today it's my birthday, so my family sent me a message, a birthday and everything, and I didn't have the problem to answer. But you have to celebrate that I failed. Another time that I failed. I don't know what I have to celebrate, honestly. So I didn't answer them, say thank you, and after the test, I just didn't answer. And tomorrow I have a job interview, as I told you, to the media market, to be the head of media department in the student union of Riel. Excited, man. I used to be excited about it, but right now, I don't believe that I can do the job right. I know that I can. I have the capabilities to do it, but I don't believe in myself. I just don't believe myself anymore for right now, because I failed myself in this test. Yeah, I just failed myself. I didn't even. I didn't put the effort that I should have put, and I lost. And I'm taking full responsibility for it. I'm not hiding from it. I'm not say it wasn't me. It was a course. The course was fine, and the teachers were good, and they did everything that they can to put a good test and to teach us the stuff in the right way. And it wasn't me. I didn't learn, and right now I have to get it. And yeah, right now in my head, I thinking to myself if I should release this video or not, but I'm going to release it, because if I don't, this is a part of my way to handle and to cope with this loss, to share it with you guys. And this is one of the reasons, and I think to share it with you guys, it's about taking responsibility for it, not hiding, because I can hide and say the others, but put 100% responsibility for it, and I share with you to show you. Yeah, I failed, guys, and I take full responsibility for it, and then I learn from it. And I know that is that if I have the chance to continue to the next semester, to continue to the next year, I'm going to crush it. I'm going to implement the lessons that I learned, to put much more effort in the studying, and I become wiser and smarter because of the exam times that I lock myself in 35 days. Guys, I lock myself in installment for 35 days. And now I don't know if it's not for nothing, because the problem says I can do it, but just stupid to fail on it the last week. So anyway, guys, I think it's time to start the podcast. So guys, let's cheer up and just do it. Give you guys, see, when you sit down and you don't have the power to do it, you just do it because you believe in it. And even though I don't believe in it now, I know that it's to do the episode is the right thing to do. So let's go, guys. So guys, let's start from the beginning. So guys, I welcome back to a new episode of the Guys Book Club in the Board. Book Club, yeah! And today, guys, we're an extremely special episode, because today, guys, we're on episode number 300, guys. I got 300 episode, guys. 300 episode, which is great achievement. Great milestone, guys. And just the beginning, guys, because I know that we are going to crash it 500, 400, 500, 1,000, 10,000 episode. We're going to crush it, guys. We're going to do it, and damn, guys, we're going to do it. So guys, if you're new to the channel, welcome, and if you're already familiar with the channel, welcome back. My name is Zach, host, and guys, as I'm not an English speaker, I know that sometimes to speak English might be challenging, and if you're in the camera, it's not easy for everyone. Yeah, it's also challenging for me because I'm around the face that I'm looking, and I think that I'm not good at look good enough, or I don't speak good enough. And yeah, I know it's challenging. And why? And what I'm doing, and what I'm doing on this podcast is I'm trying to inspire people. Yeah, like you, the lady and gentlemen that are watching the podcast, you to also do the same, to also work on English and to share this on the board and to be in the camera, because I truly believe that sharing your message with the board is so important, because you have a unique story to tell, a unique message to tell the board, and just do it, guys. And on this podcast, what I'm doing is I'm sharing with you guys my own journey to become an English master and to be successful in English and a master in communication. And I share with you guys my failures, as you see in the beginning of the episode, my failures, my obstacles, my success, the lessons that I learned from the lessons and the tips that I learned for the process. And what exactly we are doing in the podcast is we are reading books in entrepreneurship, psychology, marketing, and a subject that I love and I find interesting, because if you read in English, so let's say make something from it, you can read just fiction, but I want to learn from it and at the same time. But if you want to read fiction, just read fiction, read what you can read the beginning, just read what it's coming, what you like, and after that you can improve. You always can improve. You will get comfortable with reading in English, and then you will grow your vocabulary. You will grow your vocabulary, and you can move to the more challenging books like The Denial of Death. I didn't understand most of the books, but we continue to read it. You can check it. These are previous. It's, I don't know, some books. One of the books has been read in 2021. And guys, so in the really hope that will this inspire you guys. Yeah. And guys, as you see today we have a special episode, and today, guys, we are going to do the special quotes by Patrick David, the one and only Patrick David. As you know, that we on the right now in the middle of the series, we are almost in the finish of the series of your next 5 moves, your next 5 moves by Patrick David. And you know that I really enjoy the book and I really love it. And guys, we are continue. And always, guys, I tell you that we should check Patrick David's social media accounts, because on his social media accounts he shares with us so much knowledge. And today we are going to read these best quotes that I found on the internet. We're going to read it and we're going to speak about it, and I'm going to share my thoughts with you guys about it. And yeah, guys, and if you want to check out this account background, you know, we can find on 3, 2, 1, Kabane. You can find on patrickbedavid.com about Patrick. You got anything in the description below. This is Patrick Bedavid. Is a website, official website. You got anything in the description below, so make sure to check it out. So guys, so thank you very much for Patrick Bedavid and for the artist who made this grand background for sharing with us. And today, guys, we are continue our journey with Patrick Bedavid, but we're not with the next one with your next 5 moves, but we're going to read the best quotes from Patrick Bedavid. So let's just read it, guys. Guys, if you want to check out this grand background, if you want to check out Patrick Bedavid social media accounts and the quotes, you got all the anything in the description below, so make sure to check them out. And after the chapter, we are going to read the quotes together. You will see that I was right and that I told, and that every time that I told you about the episode to read to go to Patrick Bedavid Media, so social media accounts, it was really worth it. And guys, of course, if anyone will have any suggestion for me, I can improve myself for the podcast, or if anyone of you have any suggestion, I can pause the podcast, or if anyone of you guys want to come to the podcast, be against the podcast, show us the podcast, the board. Just forget time if you English because I'm a really nice guy in English. Then turn the comment below so they can manage it. And of course, guys, feel free to show if you heard something nice that I said, some nice quote for me, or from the books, or from Patrick Bedavid, or maybe if you have your own life lessons. And today, guys, I really need some lessons and tips about studying in university. If you have any studying, tips that can help me, please let me know in the comment below so I can improve myself thanks to you guys, and so to finally success with the journey. Like what I think that I'm going to get kicked out from this from the university, and it's really suck. And I really don't like it, but it is what it is, and I need to take full responsibility for it. Yeah, it's really suck. But maybe I need to try to speak with the university. I'm asking them if they can let me do it next year or 2 years from now, so I can finish the degree and just need to finish the course, so I can start to work in more in some workplace and to gain experience instead of just waiting 1 year and wasting it this year for not working or something. I don't know. Yeah. And guys, one screen, guys, if you enjoy the post, if you enjoy the episode, if you enjoy the video, if you enjoy the process, please show your support. Consider showing your support by liking the video, sharing with a friend, subscribe to the channel, and put an application that you can get the extremely exciting episode on content to YouTube, and know it's going to be 5 extremely exciting episodes per week. And you know, like this great episode, the French special episode, just need to do it. So guys, thank you very much. Just is, you know, it's 1 to 3, 4 clicks from your side, and it's really have a big impact on me. So if you can consider to do it, guys, I really appreciate it. So guys, without any more introduction, let's just dive right in the quote. What do you see? You want me to show you the screen? So let's show the screen to you guys. Yeah, if you want it, you will get it. So the first quotes are from Good Readers. As you can see, the link, and you got anything in the description below. But Patrick Bedavid, if you read this book, I don't know if you're going to read it. Drop out and get schooled. Drop out of college. Another thing to read right now. It's all this book. Your next 5 moves. We are going to read it right now. Doing the possible, we read it. I don't know if you're going to read it. The reference of in 90 pages. We need to see the book. So guys, we just need to search for these books. Maybe we see. And then we are getting really close to finish your next 5 moves. So let's start. The downside is that a person spent $20 to watch the hero instead of being the hero himself. Better get every is impossible. Doing the impossible, 25 laws of doing the impossible. $20 to watch the hero, to be in the field, to go to a ticket. So yeah, guys, invest this $20 to improve yourself. You can spend $20 to watch a movie, or you can spend $20 and buy a new mic or something like that, which will end in the beginning, the end of the story, in the end of the road. You just need to invest in yourself, as I said. Always invest in yourself, because in the end of the story, investing in yourself is the only investment that matters. Okay. If you always make the right decision, the safe decision, the one most people make, it will be the same as everyone else. So be different, guys. Be unique. If you want to be remembered, you need to be unique, guys. Don't go for the easy choice. Go for the hard way, not the easy way. Stand for yourself. Use this pain to strength. Just one. The most dangerous unhappy people I've ever met are those who are both extremely ambitious and extremely lazy. Yeah. What this combination produces is envy, which is a deadly sin that will make your life a living hell. Those are people who think big and they want to do something big, but they are not willing to put in the work to earn it. It's me. It's me. They will cheat. I don't cheat. They will throw you under the bus now. They are constantly looking for shortcuts, not me. No, I'm wired to hard work, but I don't just do it. And if someone else says what they want, it eats away at their very soul, not me. I don't care. Like if you success, be successful. I just in the beginning of the thing. It's the best. If someone is winning at higher level than you are, isn't lower your expectations too much. Your work ethic, and to it. Or increase your work ethic to exceed your expectations. I need to do it in the next semester if I will get to the next semester. If you do neither, you will be miserable. What it all boils down is that alignment is a key to fulfillment. Change will come only, again, next. Change will come only when the pain of staying the same is greater than the pain of change. Doyle Scott. Yeah. Very stupid. Yeah. I can relate to that. Improve myself, but not enough. We never feel completely ready for life's big decisions. But in taking the leap, we push ourselves to the next level. I've met many unfulfilled, unhappy people. The most dangerous unhappy people I've ever met are those who are both extremely ambitious and very it. Your vision must align with who you want to be. Your choices must align with your vision. Your effort must align with the size of your vision. Your behavior must align with your values and principles. I have big vision, a really big vision. I told you that I'm going to go down as a dentist, my motivation content creator 4 times. But this is my vision. I don't put a work. The moment you understand who you will have to spend the rest of your life with and learn to accept it, you will eliminate self-judgment. The moment you understand who you will, which will empower you to make more bold moves. It will minimize overthinking and increases execution. Like, if you understand that you are going to be spending on time with you guys, you're the only one, so don't judge yourself. Like, I don't judge myself for the failure, for the failure that I just did. I just learn from it and I say, yeah, this is the situation, I'm aware of it, and I need to work on it. If experts say you have ADHD, use that God-given gift to ignore naysayers. Learn to use your crutches in life as secret weapons. Awareness shows you that you are at the center of all your problems and solutions. I don't get it. Your anger at others dies out once you see that no one but you controls your fate. 100%. 100%. I'm not afraid of an army of lions led by a sheep. I'm afraid of an army of sheep led by a lion. Alexander the Great. You read it. There is nothing wrong with wanting freedom, but it might feel empty once you have attained it. I don't know. You must act like a great company or a great entrepreneur long before you even become one. And this really hit home with AK motivation. I try to think big and to act myself like a great company. I try to do it, but I have so many excuses why I'm not doing it. And it's on me. It's on me. What it all boils down to is that alignment is a key to fulfillment. Keep those things in mind. Your vision must align with who you want to be. You read it. Roger Bannister said is 4 minutes and 3 seconds and 3.6 seconds mile in 1953 make him realize that the 4-minute mile was not out of reach. Part of daring to achieve the impossible is letting a failure motivate you rather than discourage you. Exactly right now. When you study the most important person, you will begin to learn how to conquer the most important person who is holding you back, you. And in the middle of the process, in the beginning of the process, with the study and everything, to learn myself and to improve myself. Do not wait. The time will never be just right. Start where you stand and work with whatever tools you might have at your command. And better tools will be found as you go along. And you see, I started with my computer camera, 50 shekels microphone, like $20 microphone. Just started the process. Started to improve myself. With passion, you don't have energy. Without energy, you have nothing. Without passion, you don't have energy. Without energy, you have nothing. And you need to have passion and energy. Donald Trump. Excuse me. In his insightful book, Principles, Life and Work by Ray Dalio said, I learned that if you work hard and creatively, you can have just about anything you want, but not everything you want. Maturity is the ability to reject good alternatives in order to pursue even better ones. One is another one. One is the genius or simpleton. The moment you get caught with the rhythmic bug and learning, you get addicted to it. And you have to know that your mind is going to process stuff and the debate starts happening. It's ahead and it's forever. It never stops. You lose a little bit of happiness when you get too interested in wanting to get certain questions answered, in life because it's never going to end. If you choose to subscribe to wanting to be a lifelong learner, you must be ready to lose some happiness and the freedom that you once had when you didn't know everything. It's a good one. Receiving a message on LinkedIn from an IBM executive who wrote, Pat, I've been at IBM for a while and I have been following your content for a few years. I make good money, but I really want to be an entrepreneur. However, I have a wife and 3 kids and I'm kind of worried about them. What should I do? We went back and forth for a while and I asked him questions about who he wanted to be. Who he wanted to be. He began to see that entrepreneurship looked like the ideal choice for him. This is when you are part of a company and create a new business unit, lead a new initiative, or work out incentives that rewards you for driving growth and innovation. In some cases, it might just mean being so indispensable that a company has to pay you that a company has to pay you equity to retain you. It's not playing a while out itself that separates us from the rest. It's how we choose to play while out. It's not playing while out itself that separates us from the rest. It's how we choose to play while out. Want a genius or unhappy simpleton? You cannot solve problem with the same level of thinking that created it. Albert Einstein. Again, you cannot solve a problem with the same level of thinking that created it. You're going to use experiences to become either better or better. To get better, you must reflect on your mistakes, like I did. At least I did it. Yeah, so it's not worth it that I failed good life lessons that I failed because I didn't prepare myself. Yeah. Studying yourself helps you reach self-acceptance, which liberates you from self-judgment. Increase your income is a formula. If you are not fulfilled and happy with your current results in different areas of your life, it's most likely due to your needing to make some adjustments in some of the formulas you have been using for a while. If Sean notices envy creeping in, it will be a powerful indicator that he should re-examine his goals. Poor processors play the victim and blame others, and external events rather than seeing how they contribute to the problem. You know you are witnessing a poor processor when you don't hear the word I. You will hear him or her say things such as all millennials are lazy. Those kids have no work ethic. They are causing my business to suffer. They are causing my business to suffer. And guys, I didn't know that I'm going to read it. I didn't read the quotes, and you see, it was pure me in the beginning of the episode that I take full responsibility for it. So at least one thing is really good. The author and the relationship coach Mark Wilson said, a really good book. I always tell men, if every girl you date is unstable and crazy, that is a reflection of your emotional maturity level. It's a reflection of your confidence or lack of confidence. Confident. It's a reflection of your mind, of your neediness. And this is the quote from this site, goodreaders.com. And now we are going to move to vefigorilla.com. So Patrick David quotes the vefigorilla.com. 41 fearless tricks. 41 fearless Patrick ודייוויד quotes. That will motivate you. I stopped the show because it's I don't think just I don't like it. 1. Reading an hour a day is only 4% of your day, but that 4% will put you at the top of your field within 10 years. Find the time. Yeah. Future looks bright for those who stay humble. 3. Take some time to sit and reflect on your freedom on your dream job. 3. Take some time to sit and reflect on your dream job, or the best version of you, or the best version of you. 4. If you can walk, talk, hear, or see, you have everything it takes to do something big with your life. 5. If someone is winning at a higher level than you are, either lower your expectations to match their work ethic, to match your work ethic, or increase your work ethic, or increase your work ethic to exceed your expectations. If you do neither, you will be miserable. But it all boils down is that you line is what is all boils down to is that alignment is a key to fulfillment. 6. Humility has a different meaning to different people. It doesn't mean being a priest, a monk, or a pastor. It simply means you don't know it all. 7. To get better, you must reflect on your mistakes. Right. 8. Only your habits will continue to frustrate you. Your results are a byproduct of your habits. Change your habits, change 2021. 9. Spend money on experiences instead of things because they last longer. 10. One cannot charm or seduce their way out of lost time. Time has no mercy for those who take it for granted. 11. It's tough to start the next chapter of your life if you keep reading and reliving the last one. Grab the pen and grab the pen of life and start writing with the next one. Don't compare yourself to others you see around you. Get really clear on who you are. Get really clear on who you want to be. 14. Everybody talks about what is the key to success. The key to success is to marry the right person, save money, work hard, go to school, get a degree, love people, faith, God. You hear so many different things. Years later, I said, the biggest key to success, the difference between successful people and other people is their sequencing. I don't know what sequencing is. But, yeah. We never feel completely ready for life's big decisions. But in taking the leap, we push ourselves to the next level. 15. You're one bad decision away from setting yourself back years. Yeah. For setting yourself back years. I just made this one bad decision. One bad relationship away from picking up bad habits and mindset. At the same time, you're one great decision away from changing your life. One great relationship away from picking up great habits and mindset. 16. The entrepreneur has a very different level of sacrifice, a very different level of stress. And that is one of the reasons why the entrepreneur respects the entrepreneur. It's like the idling code. Listen, man, I'm willing to do everything that you are doing, but I didn't put up money. Salute. I respect you. This is why you are number one. I'm number two. And there is that element of respect for one another. The entrepreneur is to be willing to allow an entrepreneur to exist. 17. I've not found one single mutual fund, one single real estate investment, any gold, silver, or anything else that has given me higher returns than me investing in myself. Me investing in myself. 18. Savings give you a lot of strength, flexibility, and control. They are what give you the most powerful answer to the world. 19. The first 2 years of being an entrepreneur will be a roller coaster ride. The goal is to eventually own the roller coaster. 21. Number one rule, money is a game. You are playing a game. It's that simple. If you look at it as a game, just like everything, you can get better at it, right? 22. Right? 22. The most dangerous unhappy people I've met are those who are both extremely ambitious and extremely lazy. What this combination produces is envy, which is deadly sin that will make your life a living game. Those are people who think big and want to do something big, but they are not willing to put in the work to earn it. They will cheat. They will throw you under the bus. They are constantly looking for shortcuts. And if someone else has what they want, it eats away at their very soul. 21 again. Number one rule, money is a game. You are playing a game. It's that simple. If you look at it as a game, just like everything, you can get better at it, right? 23. A talented entrepreneur with bad habits eventually becomes an employee. An average employee with great habits can eventually become a great entrepreneur. 24. Ferrari doesn't advertise on TV because their customers don't watch much of it. Ferrari doesn't advertise on TV because their customers don't watch much of it. 25. The bigger the vision you have, the more important it is for you to think on what type of a team you are doing to put around you. The bigger the vision you have, the more important it is for you to think on what type of a team you are going to put around you. 26. The downside is that a person spends $20 to watch the hero instead of being the hero himself. 27. You have room to improve. You can learn from others, including your enemy and allies. 28. The moment you start fighting for something bigger than you will be introduced to a new version of you that you have never seen before. 29. If a government can't have a strong military, police, firefighters, public schools, roads, hospitals, etc., with the 33% of taxes that they collect, then it's be time to fire who's in charge and replace them with efficient people. 30. Alignment. It's purely alignment. If I'm aligned with my values and the principles and my goals and dreams, I'm the most fulfilled, happiest person alive. 31. If you always make the right decision, the safe decision, the one most people make, you will be the same as everyone else. 32. The only difference between the entrepreneur and the entrepreneur is the entrepreneur puts up the money. That is it. I mean, we have to be patiently aggressive. It's so tough to do. It's so tough to do because you want your money to be doubled down. Might take 10 years, but if you are willing to do the 10 years, it may double 40 times. 34. You're going to use experiences to become either better or better. If you go into 21, if you go into 2021, the same old habits of 2020, you will have the same kind of results that you had in 2020. Guys, sorry for the break because I just made a story about I made the reels. The daily quote I start to do the daily quote in my Instagram account, Young King Show. You can find it, and I just put this. משפט היומי, the daily sentence. Starting to do this daily sentence. It's about the failure today, the failure of the test. You are going to use experiences to become either better. I choose to become better. 35. If you go into 2021 with the same old habits of 2020, you will have the same kinds of results that you had in 2020. Patrick McDavid. 36. You might want to be an entrepreneur, but being an entrepreneur might make sense next, right? So, but being an entrepreneur might make sense next, right? So this movement of entrepreneur got a lot of people to become entrepreneurs who should have never become entrepreneurs because they did not experience the element of being an entrepreneur. 47. I had no idea what to do in that moment. What I thought about is, what are my next 5 moves? What do I need to do next? From that moment on, everything I did with business, I would ask myself, what are my next 10, 15 moves? What can I do to be better than this guy? What can I do to be more efficient than him? Everything came down to my next 5 moves. 38. You never know the potential of a contact. You have to know that every contact could take you to some places that you don't know. It's like a movie. You don't know the next sense, so you can't just assume what that content is going to lead into. Sometimes the smallest contact can lead into something big. 39. Change will come only when the pain of staying the same is greater than the pain of change. 40. Roger Bannister said this 4-minute 3.6 second mile in 1953 made him realize that the 4-minute mile was not out of reach. Part of daring to achieve the impossible is letting failure motivates you rather than discourage you. 41. He accidentally gets a job. He started working at ABC. Then he works his way up. Then it's his dream to be a CEO of Disney. Then he eventually becomes a CEO of Disney. He's a CEO of Disney for 15, 16 years. He ends up closing George Lucas on buying Star Wars. He ends up buying Marvel. He ends up buying Pixar from Steve Jobs. And they end up buying Fox. His salary was $67 million a year. So guys, this is the end of the episode. So thank you very much, guys, for joining me. I really appreciate the fact that you choose to invest your time for me. And I really appreciate the fact that you choose to be with me for the 300 lonely, 300 special episode journey. Guys, to tell you, and I feel much better after this podcast. I share with you my thoughts, and I make this reels. And I think it's making me stronger now. Now that I'm able to share my message with the world and to share the message with the world and just to accept failure and become much better. And it's something. Yeah, it's something nice that I just found out. And I need to tell Jan King, your boy Jan King, Kadosh, to join me. And that's it. So guys, thank you very much for joining me. I enjoy the weekend. It was a business party time. And I can't wait to see you all on Sunday for the next episode, the extremely exciting episode of the Great Book of the World. We're going to start episode chapter number 15 of your next 5 moves. And I don't know if it's going to be next week or the week after that. We're going to finish the book because it's the book I don't remember if 200, I think 262 pages, and we are already at 227. So we have 30 pages to read, and it's going to be like 6 episodes of 5 pages, but we are not going to read all the pages. So I think it's going to be, maybe we can summarize it to 4 episodes. And the 5th episode is going to be in the summary of the book. Yeah, and then we are going to start a new book on the next week, on the week after next week. We see what we are going to do. Anyway, guys, I can't wait to see you all on Sunday. And until then, guys, take care of yourself. Have a good time and bye. So, guys, today is Sunday, 14 on February 2022. And the time now it's 13, and today is Monday, 14 on 02 on February 2022, and time now is 13 a.m. And today I had the test today, and I failed the test, and now I feel much better about it. It is what it is, guys. We just need to raise our head up and continue. And we need to trust the process. We need to trust that it's going to be something bigger than us in our life. That we are meant to be great, and yeah, let's see. יאללה חברים, יום ראשון, 13/2/2022, 14/2/2022, יום שני, 14/2/2022, השעה עכשיו היא 12:14 בערב, אז יאללה חייב ללכת לנוח, לישון, מחר שנראה לעבודה, הולך לקרוא אותו, אז באמת הייתי מבואס מהמבחן, הם אף 100% האחריות שלי, בגבולות תקשורת המונים א', נחשבתי את הטעויות שלי, רציתי לתחילת השידור, הטעויות שלי, אכלתי אותה, אבל נמשיך לזה הלאה, עם התחושה, עוד שנכשלנו, נמשיך הלאה, נתגבר, אהבתי מאוד את הפודקאסט הימי שהתחלתי לעשות, אמרתי יאללה נתחיל, זה בגלל שזה היא מועדת היום, כן, אז היא מועדת באמיתי כאילו, בתאריך האמיתי היום, מועדת 30, אז יאללה, נתחיל את הנושא החדש של הפוסט היומי, של הקוט היומי הזה, אהבתי את זה דווקא, שאני נותן לעצמי את הטיפים, אני אגיד לקדוש שיצטרף אליי, שגם התחיל לעשות את זה, ויאללה, ניתן בראש, בהצלחה.